The life compass you've been ignoring. Core values explained. Most people move through life without clearly understanding what truly matters to them. They set goals, stay busy, meet expectations, and try to improve themselves, yet often feel a subtle sense of dissatisfaction. That quiet feeling of something is missing usually isn't a lack of ambition or motivation. It is misalignment between your daily actions and your core values. Fulfillment doesn't come from achieving goals alone. It comes from living in a way that expresses who you truly are. Your core values are the internal compass that guide your decisions, shape your priorities, and give meaning to your life. They are the principles that remain constant, even when circumstances change. Understanding them, honoring them, and making them part of your daily decisions is the foundation for a life that feels both productive and deeply satisfying. Why core values matter? Think about a moment when you made a decision that felt effortless and right. Perhaps it was a choice where you didn't overthink or debate. That decision probably reflected one of your core values. Now contrast it with a time when a decision left you feeling drained, conflicted, or frustrated. Often the discomfort came from acting against your values. Your values are like invisible rulers measuring each choice you make. When your actions align with them, life feels smoother and more meaningful. When they don't, even small tasks can feel like a struggle. For example, I used to accept every opportunity that came my way, taking on new projects, social obligations, or side tasks, simply because I felt I should. Over time, I felt drained and unfulfilled. I realized I was neglecting my core value of growth and focus. Once I consciously started saying no to opportunities that didn't align with that value, my life became simpler, more productive, and more joyful. Take a moment now to reflect on a recent decision that felt difficult or draining. Which of your values did that choice clash with? This reflection is the first step in understanding how your core values impact your daily life. How core values shape identity. Your values and your identity are deeply connected. Your identity is who you believe you are, while your values are the principles that guide that person. For instance, if one of your core values is health, someone who truly embodies that value will naturally prioritize exercise, nutrition, and rest. The actions feel natural because they reinforce the identity they hold. Think of values as the roots of a tree, your identity as the trunk, and habits as the branches. Strong roots create a strong trunk that supports healthy branches. When your roots are weak or undefined, your trunk is unstable, and your branches, your actions, struggle to stay healthy. A client once wanted to meditate daily, but could not stay consistent. By clarifying that their core value was inner peace, meditation stopped being a task to force and instead became an expression of who they were. Suddenly, consistency came naturally. Another client wanted to be more assertive at work, but avoided difficult conversations. Once they clarified her top value as authenticity, they realized speaking up wasn't about conflict. It was about honoring who she truly was. Aligning her actions with this value gave her courage and clarity. Identifying your core values. Now let's get practical. How do you identify your core values? Step 1. Reflect on peak experiences. Think about moments when you felt truly happy, fulfilled, or proud. What was happening, and who were you being? Step 2. Look for patterns. Identify recurring themes such as freedom, honesty, growth, connection, creativity, or balance. Step 3. Prioritize. Make a list of 5 to 10 potential values, then narrow it down to the 3 to 5 that truly resonate with you. For example, a client listed honesty, creativity, learning, connection, and achievement. After reflection, they realized connection, learning, and honesty were non-negotiable. Everything else was secondary. Think of your top values as GPS coordinates. Without them, you can move, achieve, and still feel lost. With them, every decision becomes clearer because you are simply following the internal map. Take 5 to 10 minutes now to write down your top 5 values. Don't overthink it. Go with what feels most essential. When values clash, Life is rarely simple. Sometimes your core values can conflict. For example, stability versus freedom, growth versus balance, or connection versus independence. These conflicts test your decision-making. Consider the story of a bird kept in a cage for years. When the door finally opened, it didn't fly away immediately. Fear and a sense of safety kept it grounded, even when freedom was available. Similarly, we often know what we truly value: freedom, adventure, authenticity. But fear, habit, and comfort pull us toward the familiar. We hesitate, procrastinate, or make choices that honor safety over what we truly desire. Think of clashing values as two magnets pulling in opposite directions. You can feel stretched, stuck, or drained. Awareness of the clash gives you the power to consciously choose, rather than being unconsciously pulled. When a clash occurs, ask yourself, which value is non-negotiable in this moment? Which choice allows me to act in alignment with my long-term self? Am I letting fear or habit override what I truly want? Recognizing and making conscious choices between conflicting values is what separates reactive living from intentional, empowered living. Aligning actions with values. Identifying your values is just the beginning. The real power comes from aligning your daily actions with those values. Your values aren't abstract ideals. They are meant to guide practical decisions every day. When you consistently act in accordance with your values, life feels more effortless, meaningful, and motivated. For instance, imagine one of your top values is growth. Before accepting a new task, social invitation, or project, ask yourself, does this help me grow? Does it align with the person I want to become? If the answer is no, it's okay to decline or adjust how you engage. I once worked with a client whose top value was balance, yet she constantly overcommitted to work and social obligations. She was stressed, tired, and felt life was slipping through her fingers. Once she began reviewing every new commitment through the lens of her value of balance, she started saying no more often. Her life became calmer, more intentional, and her energy levels stabilized. Think of your values as a filter for every decision you make. Every choice passes through it. Does this align with the person I want to be? If not, it doesn't mean you're failing. It means you are conscious and deliberate, rather than drifting unconsciously. Take a moment now to reflect. Think of a recent choice you regret. Which value did it ignore? How could you make a similar choice in the future that honors your core values? Writing this down helps cement your awareness and prepares you to make more aligned decisions going forward. Daily value practice. Aligning with values works best as a daily practice. Every morning, review your top 3 to 5 values. Ask yourself, what one action today can honor these values? This doesn't have to be huge. Small daily choices create compounding effects over time. At the end of the day, pause for reflection. Did I act in alignment with my values? Where could I improve tomorrow? This simple routine keeps your life grounded and intentional. A client who wanted to improve communication at work used this approach. By clarifying her top value as connection, she paused before meetings and asked, "Am I honoring connection here?" By doing this, her interactions became more authentic, productive, and stress-free. Small conscious adjustments, guided by values, led to significant improvement without forcing behavior. Values are anchors. No matter how chaotic a day may feel, aligning with them provides stability. Even when values conflict, like growth versus balance, awareness allows you to prioritize consciously, rather than being unconsciously pulled by fear, habit, or external pressure. Mini coaching exercise. Bringing values to life. Let's make this practical with a simple exercise. Pick one value you feel is currently being ignored or under-prioritized. Imagine your life fully aligned with this value. What does a typical day look like? Now write down 3 concrete actions you can take in the next week to honor this value. These should be achievable, clear, and measurable. For example, if your value is creativity, one action could be to spend 30 minutes sketching each day. If it's connection, you might schedule a meaningful conversation with a friend or colleague. Visualization is key. Take a moment to picture how your decisions, mood, and energy shift when you are acting in alignment. This mental rehearsal strengthens your internal commitment and begins rewiring your subconscious mind to act in ways that reflect your values. Overcoming barriers. Even when you know your values, real-life barriers often appear. Fear, habit, and social expectations can push you toward comfort or conformity. Think of the earlier example of the bird in the cage. Fear and ingrained habits kept it grounded, even when freedom was available. Similarly, we often let safety, routine, or other people's expectations guide decisions rather than our true values. Overcoming these barriers begins with awareness. When you feel resistance toward a decision that honors your values, pause and ask, am I acting from fear or habit? Which value is non-negotiable here? How will this decision serve my long-term vision of who I want to be? This conscious reflection transforms choices that once felt difficult into manageable, intentional actions. The more you practice, the more natural this alignment becomes. Living aligned with your values is a practice, not a one-time event. Each day, the small, intentional actions you take build momentum. Over time, acting in accordance with your values becomes more natural and effortless. You'll notice that your choices feel clearer, your motivation flows more easily, and even challenging situations no longer leave you drained or conflicted. Remember, your values are your internal compass. When your actions consistently reflect who you truly are, life becomes more meaningful, purposeful, and fulfilling. Alignment doesn't remove fear, obstacles, or difficult decisions, but it gives you the clarity and confidence to navigate them with intention. Question of the day. Now, a reflection for you. Which of your core values is being neglected right now? And what is one small action you can take today to honor it? Write it down, journal it, or even say it aloud. Taking one deliberate step each day strengthens your alignment and reinforces the connection between your identity and your actions. Over time, these small, consistent choices create a life that truly reflects who you are and what you value most.